The Middle East, a land steeped in history and conflict, witnessed a seismic shift in 2020. The Abraham Accords, a series of normalization agreements, were signed between Israel and several Arab nations. These agreements, named after the shared patriarch Abraham, aimed to foster peace and cooperation in the region. The United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and Morocco were among the first Arab states to join the accords. The significance of these agreements cannot be overstated. For decades, the Arab-Israeli conflict cast a long shadow over the Middle East. These accords, brokered by the United States, signaled a potential turning point in the region's history. The agreements promised to usher in a new era of cooperation, economic prosperity, and stability. However, the Abraham Accords were not without their critics. Some viewed them with skepticism, questioning the motives of the parties involved. Others saw them as a betrayal of the Palestinian cause. Despite the skepticism, the accords represented a bold and unprecedented step towards peace in a region long ravaged by conflict. The signing of the Abraham Accords sent shockwaves throughout the world. They were hailed by some as a historic breakthrough, a testament to the power of diplomacy. Others, however, remained cautious, warning that the true test of the accords would be their implementation. Only time would tell if these agreements could truly bring lasting peace to the Middle East. In the wake of the Abraham Accords, a new security initiative emerged, the Abraham Shield Plan. This Israeli-led initiative aimed to build upon the fragile peace established by the Accords. The plan envisioned a regional security alliance, uniting Israel and its Arab partners against common threats. The Abraham Shield Plan was a recognition of the volatile geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. The region remained rife with challenges, including terrorism, Iranian aggression, and sectarian violence. The plan sought to address these challenges through cooperation, intelligence sharing, and joint military exercises. A key objective of the Abraham Shield Plan was to deter Iran from destabilizing the region. Iran, a staunch opponent of Israel, viewed the Abraham Accords with suspicion and hostility. The Islamic Republic saw the Accords as a threat to its regional ambitions and vowed to undermine them. The Abraham Shield Plan, with its focus on security cooperation, aimed to create a united front against Iranian aggression. The plan's architects believed that by presenting a credible deterrent, they could dissuade Iran from taking actions that could jeopardize the fragile peace ushered in by the Abraham Accords. However, the effectiveness of this plan remained to be seen, as Iran was a formidable adversary with a long history of regional meddling. The Abraham Accords, while seemingly a beacon of hope in a troubled region, have also ignited fervent discussions among those who interpret current events through the lens of biblical prophecy. Some point to the Accords as a potential fulfillment of end-time prophecies, specifically those foretelling a period of false peace preceding Great Tribulation. The book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3 warns, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them." This verse, often cited in discussions of end-time events, has led some to view the apparent peace brought about by the Abraham Accords with suspicion, believing it to be a deceptive lull before a storm. Adding to these concerns is the language used to describe the security pact born from the Accords, the Abraham Shield. While seemingly invoking the protection of God bestowed upon Abraham, the plan's reliance on military might and political maneuvering instead of divine intervention has raised red flags for some prophetic interpreters. Further fueling these interpretations is the prophet Isaiah's warning in Isaiah chapter 28 verses 14 to 18, which speaks of scornful men making a covenant with death built on lies, rejecting God's true cornerstone, who is Jesus Christ. This passage is seen by some as aligning with the current geopolitical landscape, with the Abraham Accords representing a flawed covenant destined to crumble, leading to the overflowing scourge prophesied to engulf Jerusalem. The book of Daniel, renowned for its cryptic prophecies concerning the end times, adds another layer to this intricate tapestry. Daniel chapter 11 verses 40 to 45 paints a vivid picture of a final showdown between the king of the south and the king of the north, often interpreted as a powerful leader aligned with an Islamic power bloc. This passage describes the king of the north sweeping through the Middle East, conquering nations currently aligned with Israel through the Abraham Accords, including Egypt, Libya, and potentially even Ethiopia, interpreted by some as modern-day Sudan. This geographic alignment has led some to believe that the Abraham Accords, far from preventing conflict, may inadvertently be setting the stage for this prophesied war. Adding fuel to this fire is speculation that the Antichrist, the ultimate embodiment of evil in Christian eschatology, will arise from a nation vehemently opposed to Israel and its burgeoning alliances. This has led to speculation that the Abraham Accords, by driving a wedge between the Islamic world, may inadvertently be paving the way for the Antichrist's rise to power. While only time will reveal the ultimate outcome of the Abraham Accords and the Abraham Shield, their emergence has undeniably sparked a wave of debate and speculation among those who view current events through the lens of biblical prophecy. Whether these events are harbingers of lasting peace or stepping stones on the road to a final apocalyptic confrontation remains a topic of fervent discussion and prayerful contemplation.